Hello, this is John Long with Clean Bread and Cheese Creek. Today is April 6th, and we are showing the section between Plainfield Road Bridge and Merritt Boulevard, which wasn't our intended goal at all today, but our volunteers seem to really take off and managed to go a lot further than we ever expected. They worked so hard that we were able to do almost 3 sections of the creek when we normally only do 1. You can see how beautiful this section looks now. I don't have any before photos or video of it because for the simple reason we weren't expecting to clean it this time, but hey man, I'm certainly not going to complain about the incredible effort they did. This is the section, for those who are familiar with, that comes up by the shopping center at Merritt Boulevard. Usually it's pretty trash filled because the one section of the shopping center doesn't have a fence along it between the creek, which causes huge amounts of trash to blow over the side and be purposely dumped on the side as well, unfortunately. As you can see, this section is pristine like all the others that have been cleaned today. No trash at all. I'll have a final count later on of how many volunteers we had come today, but I'm going to hazard a guess to say it's the most we've ever had. I think we had a total, originally expected to remove 10 shopping carts today, and we actually wound up moving 22 since we did additional sections of the stream, which is no easy feat at all. That may be the most that we've ever removed in a day. I'll have to look back in the lower records. This section of the creek is a little bit more urban, I should say, than the others. Not still quite as much as the Berkshire area. Definitely more than the other 2 we cleaned today. The area you can see right now where we're at is the area where PG&E discovered a gas line leak about 6 months ago and had to clear everything out to shift the entire stream channel in order to get it to grow, in order to get it to be fixed properly. I hope that the matting on the side helps to get the grass to grow back again as well as the trees to regrow. Otherwise this could be a big erosive mess. So I'm sure that they've used the proper sources and got the proper planning done to make sure that it'll grow correctly and stop the erosion, because erosion is always a horrible problem in Bread and Cheese Creek. The stream is not designed to handle nearly the volume of water that it holds every time we have a rain event. That's because all of the water from Merritt Boulevard, from all of the side streets, from all of the shopping centers, all the parking lots, and portions of 695 drain directly into Bread and Cheese Creek, which is why it raises to such a ridiculous height every time we have any type of a rain, which is what's also causing the huge amounts of trash and the erosion in the area. Bread and Cheese Creek is, as you can see, a very beautiful little creek, and it has historical significance as well, as we've talked to in the past from the War of 1812. Along the creek was the Methodist Meeting House, which is what the British used as their headquarters, and after the battle started also became the field hospital for both sides. Also along the creek is where the Maryland militia used as a rallying point to beat back the British after their second attack. It is also where both sets of armies camped along the stream. The War of 1812 is also called our Second War of Independence, because when the British was trying to reassert dominance over the colonies, or the recent United States, I should say. I mean, any of you who have driven past this shopping center where Gold's Gym is knows how horrible the banks usually are. and you can see it is absolutely incredibly pristine again. Our volunteers never cease to amaze me. We've been doing this since 2009, and I believe it seems like every single cleanup our volunteers just rise to the occasion and do more and more and better and better. It's, you know, I don't think there's the word thanks can even come close to the gratitude that we have, and I'm sure that Mother Nature has in the Chesapeake Bay. As we've said in other videos, every piece of trash and debris in this stream that is not removed is going to flow into Back River and then eventually flow into the Chesapeake Bay. So if we remove it now, then we don't have to worry about that. And all of the plastic bags and bottles that we find wind up choking and killing animals in the sea and our rivers. So it's imperative to keep our streams clean. As I walk on, we come to the two big tubes over here, the outfall tubes for the drainage from Merritt Boulevard, which are generally filled to capacity every time that it rains, showing the huge volume that comes through here. You notice that there's a fence up on the top side of this portion of the creek. That fence really helps keep the stream from getting completely polluted and keeps the trash up top where it's very easily removed for the parking lot sleepers. The section of the stream which doesn't have a fence, which is about midpoint along the shopping center, is where it starts to really get bad. We are here over at the culvert section of Bread and Cheese Creek, and the tunnels on the other side. We cleaned the culvert as well, but I won't take a video back in there just because it gets dark. Once again, I wanted to thank absolutely all the volunteers today who came out and made us have our most successful cleanup of Bread and Cheese Creek ever. Today is April the 6th, and to learn more about us and to help us with future volunteer efforts to clean up the Chesapeake Bay, our streams in our community, please visit www.breadandcheesecreek.org. Thank you very much.